Hey guys, I got my good friend and client Troy Gedack out in Colorado, and he's been smashing the Ycba Academy 120-day muscle and shred transformation. Troy, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Troy Gedack, and living here in Colorado. I am currently in real estate, had been in education as a teacher and administrator, and 53 years old and feeling great.
Fantastic, mate. Look fantastic. So let's take 10 steps back. Troy, where were you before you joined the academy? Where were you with your fitness, your health, and your life in general?
Yeah, actually, before I started with fitness, and I was pretty sporadic in terms of my overall health and well-being. Diet was just up and down, as well as exercise routines and stuff. It was more sporadic, and of course, then the structure and the regimen now that I'm on, gosh, I feel good, and what a transformation and difference it's made.
Good. I'm glad, man. Yeah, you've come a long way, Troy, and you're absolutely smashing it, mate. So fantastic. What was the ultimate decision for joining then? Why did you actually join?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, it was a commitment that I made as a New Year's commitment, and I
Yeah.
told myself in the new year that I really wanted to focus on health, and I really wanted to focus on my fitness. Just because as I'm getting older, I wanted to make sure that I continue to stay healthy and that I continue to stay mobile and very active, and I didn't want that to change as I
Yeah.
get older.
Absolutely, buddy. And I think when we first jumped on the call, you were quite you were into your outdoor activities out there, aren't you? So you were moving quite a bit and whatnot, right? Quite active.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. But then we got you on a program, got you on this great nutrition, and you got these amazing results. So when you joined, Troy, was there anything you were worried about, or maybe you were skeptical about before joining? Maybe the online thing or anything like that?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I was a little concerned that obviously, am I going to get the greatest benefit with having online training? What does that look like? Since COVID, I haven't gone back to the gym, so I really wanted to focus
Yep,
on a lot of the efforts here at the
at
house,
home.
and
Yeah.
uh, and so that's actually worked very well for me.
Yeah, yeah, because I remember you told me, you weren't going to do the gym membership, you're going to invest into this instead. And I thought that's a good plan,
Yes.
because you get a
Yeah.
lot done from
Yeah.
home. Absolutely, buddy. Fantastic. So
Yeah.
tell us about these results. What kind of specific results did you get, Troy? And was there anything you were surprised about?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, the results, one and first and foremost, of course, with the shift in nutrition, just phenomenal in terms of how I feel. I mean, I always never really felt bad, but just that increased level of energy that I have,
Mhm.
feeling good, not only feeling good about myself, but also just the overall. I don't know. I think my opportunity to endure, and my endurance has just increased incredibly, and I think a lot of it due to the health and nutrition first and foremost, and then of course also with the exercise program.
Mhm. Yep.
It just I mean, there's a lot to say about that mindset that when you feel it, it validates the fact that,
Yeah.
gosh, this is working, and
Yep.
I don't want to go back, because you just feel
Yeah.
good, and it
Exactly.
does. It's a great improvement.
Yeah, absolutely. But I remember from literally with you, Troy, it was a quick transition into the keto and fasting approach, and you instantly felt really good on that approach, didn't you? It was a quick transition,
Yes.
wasn't it?
It
Yeah,
was, and in fact,
yeah,
as the and having talking it up with my family and everything too, because that intermittent fasting, my body quickly adjusted and
yep,
felt very satisfied, and
yep,
still that level of energy that I needed. Then, I mean, in a short amount of time, I mean, granted, I didn't need to and wasn't planning. I was starting to gain a little. I had been gaining around the center section, that kind of donut around my
yep,
waist, and that quickly just went away. I lost, like, for us here, 15 pounds in just this short period of time, but
yeah,
it and held it off, and it feels really
yeah,
good. I mean, it's just, yeah, and even though I didn't realize that 15 pounds made a
Hmm.
difference. But
Hmm.
boy, not only physically and
Hmm.
in appearance wise,
Hmm.
but just in terms of my mobility, that
Yep.
15 pounds now that it's gone, it's incredible.
Absolutely, and people forget the fact the kind of improvement in your mobility and joints as well. There's less inflammation in the joints. You're moving better, and hopefully, we're getting you feeling like you're 20 again, Troy. Right? Yeah,
Yeah,
awesome.
it's
Yeah,
great. It's great. Yes.
fantastic. And now we're packing on some good muscle, so we're trying to get the
Yeah.
calories in now. So
Yes.
which is fantastic. But what do you think is the biggest help or the best part of the program, Troy? Do you think it was the strategy, maybe the nutrition, motivation? What do you think was the best part?
Well, you know what? I mean, I do have to say the level of accountability with you and getting on to the Zoom calls on a regular basis, tracking
Yep,
my calories, tracking the nutrition,
yep,
tracking my workouts and everything, and just reiterating that. Plus, also the tips and the opportunities that you provided for me to tweak it as we were in the in mode
yep,
and to adjust accordingly, which I thought was perfect. I wasn't ever going too long where going down a wrong road and
yep.
realizing that, hey, wait a second, I need to make sure I readjust. And so I think that's really been great. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, Troy. And you've got a lot going on in your life at the moment with moves in house and all kind of stuff. So
Yes.
there were times where you really that took a lot
Yeah.
of your focus, didn't it?
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
I think exactly the same thing, Troy. Having me jumping in here and going, all right, mate. So what's up with the nutrition? What's up with your training? Was a big benefit. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Absolutely.
man. Fantastic,
Yeah.
buddy. So listen, thanks for sharing, Troy. That's awesome. Finally, is there anyone out there that may be watching that you would recommend this program to, or any kind of type of person out there, Troy, that you recommend it?
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, anybody who, I think about this middle age adults who want to continue to remain healthy or want to transform their life to live out the remaining years of their life, feeling good, looking
Cool.
good, and just living life to the fullest. That's really, I'd highly
Yeah.
recommend it. Really. Yeah.
Thank you for those kind words, Troy. And I honestly think the best thing you got out of this was like obviously that mindset and that is energy levels and
Yeah.
looking and feeling great was the best part for sure, man. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for sharing your story, Troy. Thank you, buddy.
Absolutely.
Thanks.